Hello everybody, Dragon right here. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Denny's. The thumbnail is showing the Denny's. Now, like, subscribe, comment, and let's get into it. Now, you're going to be on your right side of your grid, and you're going to place one block 11 blocks away from the from the front right section of the grid. You're going to build 4 blocks away from that with stone bricks. And on top of that, last one, you're gonna place some white terracotta. Then place another stone brick, leave a gap, place another stone brick, and three more, actually 5 more, and actually 6. Forgot how big this build was. Okay, so the section on the right is gonna be sort of like the kitchen area, and everything beyond that white block on the side is going to be windows of the main actual part of the building. So you're going to build diagonal left, and you're going to place a stone brick, leave a gap of 2, then place another one. Followed by that, you're going to want to place 6 more to the left of that. Make sure it's 6 exactly. You're going to need that if you want to make the side. Now, actually, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, you're actually going to want a white terracotta in between that diagonal block. Actually, right there. So you're just going to want to have to replace that. And then place a white terracotta diagonal from that last section with the stone bricks there. Stone bricks. A little bit of a gap away. Oh crap, I don't even have enough for my grid space. Okay, let me fix that right now. There we go, all fixed and ready to go. So you're going to want to have your stone bricks on the left side look exactly like that. Now you're going to want to raise all the white terracottas, except for the one on the right, all up by 1. We're just going in sort of layers for this build. Now you're going to want to place black concrete on all of them in the front center area. You're going to want to leave a gap of 5 over the entrance area. Actually, you're going to want to have like a little bit more space. Cancel that. We're going to have to shift everything over. On the left side, it's 1 block bigger for the entrance. I just screwed something up. So you're going to want to have it look like that. So we're going to actually build the back instead of the front right now. It's a little bit more of a structure foundation area of it. So you're going to want to place you're going to want to place 6 stone bricks down and lay your light gray terracotta on those exact areas. Follow along as I am right here. There you go. That's how you want to place all the light gray terracotta and the stone bricks. So you're going to want to have it look exactly like that. It will be in the grid shape. At least I hope I made it grid shape. So you're going to want to have everything in the back cover over with stone bricks as the bottom foundation, looking exactly like that. We're going to work the light gray terracotta and the white terracotta just after this. I'm just going to organize my inventory. So if you look directly across from this back part of the build, you're going to want to place the light gray terracotta on the back right side. Just in that exact area. Everything on the right of this will be light gray terracotta. The back is completely solid. We don't have any windows there. At least I don't think we do. So yeah, we're pretty much going this by layer. Actually, we do have some windows. We've got 2 in the back left corner. And do it exactly how I had it right there. It doesn't really matter how uneven it is on the left side. It doesn't really matter anyway. So you're going to want to fill in that last gap area on the right with white terracotta on that area. The white terracotta area has no gaps at all, like no windows, and that's it. So you're going to want to raise all your light gray terracotta up by another block. And trust me, this is important. Okay, organize my inventory again. So you're going to want to get out your dark oak slabs. Wait, not slabs, planks and stairs. You're going to have to raise up all your black concretes up by another block. Just organizing this. Now, the glass in the entrance area, you're going to want to raise it up so it's 2 blocks. Exactly 2 blocks. We're going to raise it up a little bit more later on. I'm just working out some of the things because I need more materials. So you're going to want to raise up all the white terracotta bases up so it's the equal height with the black concrete. And we're going to raise up all the window sections on the left area. We'll get into the back area, which will honestly be a little bit more fun and easier. So we're going to raise this all so it's 3 blocks tall, extend everything just by another block, all the glass panes, and all the light gray terracotta. So just raise it all in that exact direction. Sorry, I'm just talking really fast. So you're going to have it like that. So right on top of all of them on the left side of all the windows, you're going to have dark oak planks all on top of it. This is because we have this sort of overhang all over it. And directly in front of the dark oak planks, you're going to want to place some dark oak stairs. This is going to have sort of a contrast depth in this. And you're going to want to patch up those gaps with light gray terracotta. There's a lot of light gray terracotta. So you're going to want to have it look like that. It's just patching up all the gaps again. Okay, we're going to want to organize some of this section out right now. On the right side with all the glass panes for the windows. We're going to want to do exactly what we did on the left side. Add the dark oaks, extend the glass panes up on that, and add the dark oak stairs. So that section you're pretty much done, and let's fill in the light gray terracottas. So, yeah, that's pretty much that section finished off. Done and dusted. So we're going to want to call our attention over to the center again for the main entrance. You're going to want to extend all the black concretes up by 3 blocks. 3, so that's 2 of them done. 3 and another 3. There we go. So let me look at my blueprints here. An easy thing that we can do right now is just fill in all that area in the front with actually just extending up 1 row. We're going to want to have some yellow concrete. So we're going to want to use the yellow concrete for those last 2 rows, not to fill it in. Exactly. That's where we're going to place the Denny sign. So we're going to want to fill in these sides with, you guessed it, more black glass panes. And actually black glass blocks a little bit. But we're going to want to fill in this section first. Yep, that looks pretty good. Okay, let me just get the blocks. Just grab that. We need orange concrete. You're going to want to place it in the exact directions above, and I mean above, everything. And I mean everything. On the main central area. Just have it all cover over it as a roof, which is supposed to be an overhang by 1 block. That kind of looks pretty fancy, but later on it will look more fancier. Trust me, I'm not lying with that. So, that does look decently fancy. So we're going to want to extend up all these white terracotta pieces all up and extend in an overhang section just like that. Am I going to have some changes over there? And actually, we're going to want to have the light gray the light gray terracotta all extend up 1 block below on the same block level as the orange concrete on the left side. So all that we just extended up, we're going to want to extend it up 3 more blocks for the light gray terracotta section and the dark oak. So that's what it's all going to look like, even, well, not with the animals. So we're going to want to have it done on the right side exactly how it does right here. I don't have to skip for this part because it should be pretty easy. If you're in creative mode, that is. You're going to want to have it all extend up like that. Actually, it's going to extend up one row higher than the orange concrete and the white terracotta in the middle specifically, one row higher than the light gray terracotta. On the right, all the white terracotta, all of it will be one block lower than the light gray terracotta. So I extended up everything, and it should all look like the basic structure of your Denny's. This is nowhere completed though, because we're gonna have to have a walkway and a parking lot. So right in front of the most front area that you have, you're gonna want to have one block stretching out your entire grid, and you're gonna want to place smooth stone and everywhere behind it that is sort of not been touched yet. So exactly like this in both left and right sides. Are we going to place anything on there? Probably not. But it does look like a good walkway. So I'm just going to say this right now. I'm working out the parking lots for both different types of lots. We're going to want to have two on the left side, and I mean the very left side, right in front of your area. It's going to be each parking spot will be 6 by 3. 6 long, 3 wide. And on the right of it, we're going to have a little walkway. Now you're going to want to get flowers, some leaves, and a grass patch if you don't have it. You should, but if you don't, you might want to have that because we're going to do a little bit of some landscaping. So you're going to want to place your leaves exactly how I did right here, with the 4 blocks in between right there. And you're going to notice that there's that in that sort of parking lot area with the grass, well, you're going to want to place your leaves exactly like that. But on the right of it, it's going to be another sort of parking lot thing, and it's going to look exactly like that. So I'm going to want to place some flowers of my choice. I'm going to be a little bit more diverse with it. Does this biome that I'm using this in have any flowers? Seems not. I'm going to grow my own. Okay, so this is what you're going to want to have your parking lots and your flower area looking like. This is what mine looks like. You can choose whatever flowers you want, but this is what it's going to look like. Now, I'm going to add some acacia areas that will look a little bit more fancy. So you're going to want to get out acacia planks, slabs, and stairs. And you're going to have it in the pattern that I'm about to show you. I can't really explain it to you because it's kind of tricky. You're going to want to have your acacia slabs and planks, not really stairs, look exactly like how it did right there. Now you're going to want to copy it on the left side to the back, connecting it over. Not on the right, just the back. Now, I'm going to do something that's been absolutely driving me mental, which is installing the mangrove and the dark oak doors. So, on that little 1x2 door on the right, you're going to want to have it as a mangrove door. But fix this up. That's actually not where you're supposed to put the black glass. You're going to want to put it one block lower. So right there, and I got rid of the stupid black glass beads. Okay. So you place it right there, and you're going to want to place the dark oak doors together in that section. Now, if you want to do the interior to Denny's, which is in this video, underneath all the doors, the mangrove, and the dark oak, you're going to want to place a block of iron. If you're in creative mode, you can definitely afford it. If you're in survival, then you're going to want to get an iron farm because there's a lot of iron in the interior. Trust me, you're going to need it. And you're also going to want to have some polished deepslate slabs. Let me just see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. So you're going to want to cover the roof, and I mean every part of the roof. And you're going to want to have that little white part sticking up in the front, extend back by 3. And you're going to want to have that light gray part extended like that back. And you're going to want to have it look like this. And now we're going to do one last part, which it's going to be very tough to explain, but we're going to make the banners that say Denny's. Now, I'm not going to speak because it's going to be way complicated if I do, but I'm just going to show you on my screen how I made the banners. It will be way easier than me explaining it to you, because you people probably won't understand, and I'm really bad at explaining this. So let me just explain it to you guys. So there you go. You got a fully 100% outside finished Denny's. Now we're going to go on to the inside, which starts with a very hard part, which is fixing the floor and installing the interior roof, because you're probably not going to believe me, but there is more roofing in this video. Now, if you don't want to do the interior, this video is over for you. You can leave if you want, but if you want to do the interior, this is how you do it. So you're going to want to see the entrance area, and you're going to want to see the stone bricks. You're going to see a little bit of a border there. You're going to cover it with white terracotta. You're going to want to have both the black stone brick and the stone bricks and the black concrete connect up with some dark oak doors in the middle of this, which you're going to want to extend 2 blocks each side and have dark oak doors in the center. Now fill this in with black concrete, and yes, you're going to need more of the white terracotta. Yay! Now fill it in so there's a little section right in front here. So there's a little sort of overhanged ring right there that's completely like that. That isn't covered with white terracotta. So there you go. And you're going to want to replace all the floor with iron blocks. So there we go. We got some blocks of iron for floors. And we're going to want to get an odd block to choose out of all of these for a roof. We're going to want to use the bottom of smithing tables because it's got a weird texture that looks exactly like that. That's going to be on the same line as the dark oak blocks. Now you're going to want to place it everywhere, and you're going to want to crouch when doing this, and it's going to take a very long time, so I'm going to have to cut through this. Oh boy, that took a long time. And I'm going to get rid of some of these, and yeah. I even have to put Swift Sneak pants on so I can do this. Yeah, I'm that desperate. So that's what you're going to want to have. Nice and enclosed space with 3 blocks of air gap above you. 3 blocks of air gap so you can enter. I mean, so stupid. So you're going to want to... So we're going to sort out the interior. So everywhere that you see in front of you that isn't covered with white concrete at the back right is pretty much all seating areas. So we're going to organize that right now. So we're designing the chairs, and believe it or not, this actually took a really long time to design the left side. So this is what I've come up with so far. A seating arrangement like that, and now we're going to work on the next part, which is the seating arrangement in front of that. Yeah, so we're going to have a 2-block, so we're going to make sure that there's a clear pathway in front of the entrance. And on both sides, you're going to want to have some seating arrangements that look like this, with a dark oak plank barrier right behind it. Make sure there's 2 on each side, and for it to look all like that. Just a little bit clearer. So we're going to copy this on the opposite side as well, because Denny's is a big place where you want to eat. Trust me, you would. It's a very delicious It's a very delicious restaurant. So you want to have your table set up like that pretty much everywhere except for the bar area. Like the sit-down area where a whole bunch of people sit. We'll work on that later. It's got a different design. So you're going to want to have your seating arrangements like that. I'm going to just organize right now. Should be pretty quickly. Placing down the nether brick fences, the mangrove stairs, and the yellow carpet. Down with the dark oak plank barriers. So you're going to want to get all that stuff and make sure it looks just like this. Yeah, that roof really does go with it. So we're going to want to have a barrier right here in between the door and that window. That's going to separate off and show where the kitchen is going to be. So we're going to want to have this cut off right here. And if you want to just fill that in, we will be editing it, like tuning it up a little bit. You know what? Let's add a single table. Or, yeah, a double doesn't really work. We can do a single like this. People can eat here alone. It's just how they feel comfortable with this. So you're going to want to have your seating arrangements looking like that. Oh, I forgot the topper. I'll just work on that later. Okay, what else are we missing? We're gonna want to have a lot of lighting, which is what the... You know what, can I really have enough space to place this lectern? I don't think so. I really don't. It's it's too small of a space. Denny's has a lot of seating, but I originally planned to have a lectern in here somewhere, so we're gonna just place some potted plants in that directions area. So we're gonna wanna organize it. Actually, you know what? Change it from white to black. Let's have an actual certain design. We want to have this place look fancy. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, so that's pretty much that little area done. We're pretty much just working on the main furniture area. So we're gonna want to place lights, well, lanterns above every carpeted area for the table, sticking outwards from the dark oak barrier. So you're gonna have that for all of them, including the side tables, including every single type of table. Oh, I forgot to put the carpet there. Not a problem. We can place it right there, and we can sort out the back area right now. Actually, that does look pretty good. So we're gonna wanna have a little bar area that we're gonna work on right now. You're gonna wanna have these free materials and place your spruce, no, not spruce, nether brick fences like this, and place quartz stairs 1 block gap for each of it. Make sure there's 5 tables, 5 seats right there. So you got that done. We're not gonna place lanterns up here. Actually, would it work? I think it does. It actually works. Pretty good. Now, let's place the lanterns right there. I forgot that earlier. So yeah, this looks pretty comfy right now. We just want to have some like extra decorations and work on the back as well. So we're gonna want to get out some red concrete. Place it right over here for the condiments table. Where you're gonna want to get like your ketchup, mustard. Actually, I'm gonna pretty much choose what I'm gonna want to have here because Denny's has sort of a variety of things that they sell, or at least serve to people. So I'm gonna figure out what to get. So this is kind of a weird option, but this is just for me. I'm gonna go with ketchup, mustard, uh, cocoa beans for like extra things, and adding frogspawn, which is a weird item, but it kind of looks like salt if you think about it. But it's only in creative, so if you if you're in survival, you can use like melon seeds or something to replace that. So we're gonna want to have some paintings everywhere with some torches for extra lighting because the only part of this has actual ceiling lights built into the wall, built into the um, built into the ceiling, are in the kitchen area. The dining area has no actual formation of it. So, can I place a painting there? Oh, because the carpet. Yeah, you can't place anything on carpet and bedrock. That's just. Okay, well, let's adjust this. So, can we place something like right there? Yeah, that works. We can have like little 1 by 1 paintings everywhere. Can we do it at like the bar or something? I mean, the dining area doesn't really work, but what are we even gonna do with this left section, like right in the back? What are we gonna do? So I've decided for if I want to have something like this to place a painting and torch and a composter there for like a little garbage can display. We're also gonna want to have our collage of paintings, which is right on the bar area, and you can actually place paintings behind lanterns, which is very convenient. That place actually looks a little bit nice unlit. So this place actually looks pretty good. It's got all the paintings. It's got everything it needs, pretty much. Can I place anything out of there? Not really. So we actually are pretty much done with this sort of area. We just have the back to do. And we're going to carve out a little hole here so we can get in and out. And so we can have like some form of order board. Can we place a painting here? Maybe like the Kung Fu one. Yeah, that works. That definitely works. Okay, so we're going to want to actually organize the last part of this, which is the actual kitchen dining area. So we're going to install some lights right here. Oh, I forgot these. The smithing tables. So let's just line up. So we're going to want to have our sea lanterns look exactly in that position, locate in those exact positions, in the corner areas and in those exact areas. So you're going to want to paste them down. Just, I can't really tell you how to position them because I'm not the best at tutorials. I'm good at making them, but I'm not good at explaining them. There's a difference. So that actually looks pretty good with the contrast. So we're going to want to have some actual kitchen supplies for the back area. So first things up, we're going to have some furnaces back here for like ovens and extractor fans as smooth quartz stairs. On the opposite wall, we're going to actually, let's work on this left to right. But we are going to need some detector rails for that because it looks more like a grill with them. Kind of, yeah, it really does look more stylish. So we're going to want to have some cauldrons as sort of a sink and place it right there. Maybe some like iron trap doors or something, but that still looks nice. We're going to want to have some like tables around here. And lots of storage as well, right beside the sinks area. Placing some chests right down. And yeah, we're going to actually need some of that. And the table area. Now, I forgot to make this in the video. But this table right here, it's actually... Originally what I was thinking in the video was, wow, we can turn this into sort of like a cutting board. I was forgetting that we needed drinks, so you can place a brewing stand with like a flower pot and some tripwire hooks to make it actually look pretty fancy. Now, that's the only pretty much mistake that I made while making this. Yeah, can we have two different tables like that? That actually works pretty well. Yeah, so we're pretty much done here. Oh, I forgot the floor right in this section. There is the ceiling, but I think the ceiling in here is pretty open anyway. But yeah, we've actually finished all of Denny's. This took way longer than it's supposed to. And actually is pretty nice. I think it's one of the nicer tutorials that I've ever made. So I hope you like watching these videos. Subscribe for more tutorials. Subscribe for